We have a packed show today, so I want to get to my first guest right away because I just got my 2020 ballot sent to me for local elections, the big one, the president. I know nothing about politics, so I want to bring on an expert in politics. My friend, your friend, Flula Borg. Flula, hello.
Democracy is good, yes.
Democracy. Flula can't legally vote in this country because of his German situation, we're calling it.
Thank you. Yeah, keep it vague.
So this is great. I have a sticker for when I finish. I feel good about that. So let's go through this ballot. I'm sure if you live in California, you have one that looks similar. If you live in a different state, maybe your deadline's passed. This is your official election guide presented by Flula Borg. So the first one on the ballot right here is Nithya Raman versus David Rue for Los Angeles City General Municipal Election, member of the City Council 4th District.
Yep.
What should I fill in
Well,
here?
let me tell you just a little story. So some backstory. Nithya Raman, she invented a soup.
The ramen soup, she's in charge of that?
She's in
charge.
charge.
This feels like this has been an ancient soup. It's been around for a while. She seems like a younger woman, but...
It was passed down from the generations, like back spasms.
So let's go with Los Angeles Community College District, member of the board, trustees, seat 1. Our options are Tori Bailey, Charney Tustin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, pause. I will tell you right away. Always select someone that has a nice symbol above a letter. In Germany, we have umlauts. I'm loving those dots, people. So if there are dots or perhaps a little snippy snappy above, this is who you pick.
Okay, so on tilde alone, we're going to go...
Well, any day. If you're voting, whatever this is, if this is Thursday, Sunday, tilde, any day, that's who you select.
Okay. This feels like a crime at this point. This bit feels like we're going into a crime. Judge of the Superior Court. This seems really important. Office number 80. Our options are David A. Berger or Clint James
McKay. Just like with Maguire Jerry, you had me at Burger. It's a delicious thing. Anything that sounds like tasty calories, they win. My friend Johannes Sauerkraut one time ran for a small district of education seat in Germany. He lost. Why? Nobody eats it.
Okay. This one, I feel like I've been hearing a lot in the news. A lot of protests. I went to some of these. District Attorney. Jackie Laci versus George Gascon.
I can tell you why there is an issue. Laci is running for the first time without her partner Cagney, and so is a problem. If it was Cagney and Laci, everyone would be like, yay, great, wonderful times. But because Cagney is now, I don't understand what Cagney is doing, I think running a fish store or something. So this is the issue. It's because Cagney is not available.
So she's running at like 50% power, essentially.
Yeah.
She doesn't have Laci and Cagney.
No, it's Cagney and Laci. It's Cagney and Laci, Moses. It's
Cagney and
Laci.
Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like an outdated reference for a comedy duo that I do not know.
Oh, Google it.
Wow. One of the hottest comebacks of 2009 was Google it. State measure 17. We're getting on to measures. We're getting on to props.
Oh, measure twice, vote once.
Restores the right to vote after completion of a prison term.
This is an issue.
So you could vote. Yeah.
Yeah, you went to prison. You paid your dues. Let them vote, assholes.
Measure 19 changes to certain property tax rules.
Oh, I like that. So vague, Moses.
You a property owner?
Yes, I just recently purchased 3 nightclubs, very cheap during the pandemic. This is about this. Yes. I would like to raise all of these taxes. No one is attending my nightclubs currently. I'm DJing hardcore. No one is here. I would like to punish people for not coming to my nightclub. So, yes.
You purchased 3 nightclubs during a global pandemic lockdown.
Yes, I purchased the one behind the Gelsons, Hotsy Totsis.
Where do you think I got my lip ring?
Hello. And also ABCDEFPs. Also, I purchased. Just down the down the street from the PF Chang's on the promenade. And then I purchased just a whole basement. It's a garden apartment. It was a techno studio, and now it's mine.
So yes, you want to tax anyone that comes to your club.
And doesn't come.
Now we have the big one coming up. I think I'm going to need some help with this. I need some help with my life at this point. So I'm going to bring on my next guest. If you stick around for a second, you know her from Sona Fixes Your Life. And I think she can fix a lot right now. Please welcome trusty assistant, Sona Movsesian. Sona, do we have you? She is in a pitch black room now.
There
You've lost power. Sona!
Hey-o.
Sona's on.
Hi.
From Sona Fixes Your Life. Sona, we're going through this ballot, and I need your help and Flula's help. We have the big one coming up.
Okay.
This is the official California ballot. These are our presidential options. We, of course, have Biden and Harris.
Okay.
Trump and Pence.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rocky and I guess Vice President Kanye.
Oh.
Which I didn't. Oh. Did you know he was stepped down to Vice President?
I didn't know that. I thought he was still president.
Right. Well, according to this ballot, it's he's running as the Vice President. Oh. So I think even he's trying to distance himself.
Maybe
from this
he
campaign.
realized he's not qualified enough for president, and he's like, I am qualified enough for Vice President. Yeah. I think that was a smart choice.
So, quote, Rocky is more qualified.
His name is Rocky.
Is that a human?
Yeah.
Is Rocky a human, or is it like a coloring book? What is it?
Literally never heard, outside of the bit, never heard of this human being. Would you vote for Rocky? Because keep in mind, the vice president's not really going to do a lot. Do you think Rocky is trusty, Sona?
You know what? I haven't seen my ballot yet. Don't they have little descriptions underneath each candidate, or am I making that up?
It just says for president. I mean, under the local ones, it says liberal, progressive, educator, entrepreneur. Under president, it's just like, this guy's 35 and he'll do it.
Okay.
The bar could not be lower on the presidential one.
Yeah. You know what? This is the presidential race. Is there more, or is that it?
Well, then there's Howie Hawkins, which sounds made up. It sounds like the name you give out when you're lying at a restaurant. Yeah. Howie Hawkins with Angela Nicole Walker, and then Joe Jorgensen.
Oh.
That also sounds fake. And then Jeremy Spike Cohen.
Wow.
I knew a guy on my birthright trip, Jeremy Cohen. I think he's trying to go by Spike now.
Yeah.
This is a really tough one. I don't know about you guys, but I think that this might be the most difficult president to choose ever.
Yeah. It's never been clear. This has never been more vague who to select.
Flula, what do you think?
I would suggest.
Of our options?
If you can write somebody in, I would suggest to you Michael Dukakis. Yeah, he got a raw deal in 1988, was up very, very high. And then what happened? I don't know. And then boom, poof, disappears, rides a tank and he's gone.
Michael Dukakis. So are you familiar with Michael Dukakis? I think it's a little bit before our time. We're in our 50s.
Yeah, Michael Dukakis. I mean, I've heard of him.
Well, everything is tape delay in Germany. So I heard about Michael Dukakis in 2018. Was kind of a new, he had a nice little, whoa, he's famous. Watch out. It's Michael Dukakis.
It's usually not good when someone's famous and they say, watch out. That historically has not been great. Hey, Michael Dukakis, watch out.
It has, you're right. Now that I realized, a German man with an accent screaming this, bad idea.
Watch out. It's not just like, watch out, it's two of
those.
Which means his car's backing into you as he sexually harasses you. All right, so I'm going to write down Michael Dukakis, I guess.
I don't know. I personally like to choose the candidate with the best teeth. I'm a big fan just for oral hygiene and literally nothing else. There's no
other reason
I would ever choose him over anybody else.
It's got to be Biden. Yeah, Biden's teeth looks like it when you have your printer and it runs out of black ink and just the white comes out. That's 60% of his face. It's just those big old gams. So we finished the ballot. Sona, you've yet to receive your ballot. Do you know what to do with your ballot? I think Flula knows.
Well, step one, find a local creek or riverbed. Throw this into the riverbed.
So we'll throw these in a river when we get them, and then they flow down to your local election hall.
Yeah, and then everyone at the election, they scoop the river it's like they're panning for gold, except they're panning for ballots. So just hope they find your ballot as they go streaming down directly into Baja. Actually, someone's knocking on the door. It sounds like ice. Let me see. It's. Oh,
No,
Nope.
Flula, no, don't answer.
Flula, don't answer. You don't have to answer. If anyone's watching, you don't have to answer for okay, well, he's gone.
I fooled them, guys. I told them no German would own a trombone. Yes.
That old ice trick.
Oh, I got it. Hey, good luck, guys. Try next door. Yeah.
Wait, so did you answer? You answered the door with the trombone and they were like, wrong address.
I opened the door always and I just go, and as soon as you do this, everyone's like, oh, harmless, harmless, stay.
So harmless.
Stay.
I mean, you have tips for people.
Yeah.
That maybe should not try that if ICE delivers their door. Don't go to the door with the trombone.
You know what, fools? I wrote down the parts in the beginning that made me laugh. The ramen family, how it was, because her family invented ramen. That killed me. And you opened 3 nightclubs during...
Not 1, not 2. 3.
Yeah.
Yes. All good things come in threes and also all tragedies. You don't know until you try. So
this is true.
Wow.
Sound business advice.
That sounds, it sounds like a truth.
Yeah.
Based on no information.
Yeah.
3 nightclubs. I mean, we have a place to go. We at least have a shelter.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You
burning.
guys can sleep and I will play some nice, tasty reggaeton.
Oh, my God. The quarantines really hit you hard when you started playing reggaeton.
Oof. Moses, you don't know what you missing, boy.
Flula Borg, everyone, with your official guide to the 2020 California ballot. Yeah. Thank you so much, Flula. It gave us a lot to go on.
You are so welcome, Moses. Bye-bye, Sona. You are great.
Bye, fools. That was fun. This was fun.
Yeah.
It's fun that we're all definitely on a watch list now, for sure.
I might need a new ballot.
I think I'm just going to vote in person. I'm just going to do it.
You going to brave it?
Yeah, I think I'm just too nervous. But I mean, I don't have any reason to be. You could just drop it off at a polling place and you could track it, but I'm just like too scared.
What about after the election? Are you worried at all of like, whatever the results are, some people are going to be a little unhappy?
Yeah.
Is there any part of you that's like, maybe I'll get out of a major city, I'll get out of Los Angeles?
I didn't think about that until right now. So thanks for putting that idea into my head.